How's it going, guys? Just a quick jump into one of the online races that I did this week, which yeah came a lot closer than I was expecting. I have the Hurricane here. As you can see, I qualified right in the middle of the field. I've tried the Nissan GTR, and I also had a go in the TT, and I'm not quite happy with those. I think the Hurricane performed better for me, at least through those first few turns of the lap here at Trial Mountain. But yeah, let's jump into the race, and you can see it gets fun right from the outset. And off we go. Pace at the beginning is not too bad. As you can see, it seems to have a bit of pace compared to the Alfa Romeo in front of us. And I try and have a look down the inside here, although I realise from that place on the track you can't really send it through these corners. It's delicate. Some cars you can go flat out, others you have to back off a little bit. This I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comments if you like having the red braking zones helpers on. I tried without, and I don't know. I always miss my braking points, and I think I'm just a beginner really, so that's why I'm guessing that I rely on them so much. But in actual fact, they're really misleading. Like here, brake much later than where the zone shows. In fact, even the braking zone at the end of this back straight is deceptively too long. Lando Doris here giving me some nudges from the back, all good fun. I think he finally gets the pace from my slipstream to send it down the inside. I'm quite cautious on the brakes. I prefer early on the brakes and early on the power, but as you can see, it gets really heated. Start ghosting, and the Mustang there going straight through me pretty much. And yeah, it got pretty messy. Safe to say I didn't get a clean race bonus, as I'm sure neither did many of the cars surrounding me. But as you can see here, the Frenchman, the other Lambo, he finds his way past me, and we find ourselves a very similar pace going through this. Remember, I'm not racing with the top drivers here. I am rated as D and S, so I'm not getting very good results. Hence, I did make it up to C once, but I didn't win enough races or didn't come high enough. So yeah, started in 8th, back down to 10th here at this point, end of lap 1, start of lap 2, and you can see the TT here having some off the track, and yeah, I'm taking advantage of that, although I'm getting overtaken at the same time, so still back to 10th. This corner is quite tricky. You want to get on the power, but you don't want to run too wide, and same here. But yeah, we're clinging on to 10th place, going backwards rather than forwards, and coming up to the long straight now. I just speed this up a bit. It's a boring long straight with not much happening, but yeah, as we come out of this section of track here through these fast right left rather, and we can see we've got an off here, which is a welcome position. The Mustang spins out, and we approach again the start finish straight. Starting lap 3, start to catch up a little bit, and I think I would get a good run through these corners. As you can see, I'm catching up the others very quickly here. The Frenchman and the red Lambo, he's trying to push his way through the cars in front, and we are looking for any opportunity we can. Managed to get on the inside of him here, but can't quite make it stick. He gets a bit wriggly out the corners, but yeah, at the moment, trying desperately. I think we can get it past the Suzuki Swift. And with a bump from the Mustang, I think that's just helped us do that. Trying to catch a little bit of slipstream. On the outside here, he's doing the same with the other Suzuki. And it's who's got the nerves to brake later. I think we both hit the brakes at a very similar time, and he gets pushed into me at that point. But I managed to get into 6th place. So with that stroke of luck, I'm clinging on, and I'm like, yes, nearly there. I must make it to the finish line, only to realise there's another lap yet to go. So can I hang on to it? That's the problem. On to the final lap now, and see the leader pushed ahead. A lot of, I guess, fighting for position doesn't help. Get a good run through these first few turns. But at that point things start to go a little bit south for me. I'm carrying too much speed into this turn and end up very wide, and as you can see, the Frenchman behind me is catching up, and here I make contact with the barrier. So things are not looking great. I'm losing any advantage that I had. Just fighting now for survival to keep it in the game, make it to the end. And it was a fun track. I don't know, let me know if you enjoy Trial Mountain. The other Hurracan, side by side, he's actually passing me, and I don't know how to make this stick now, so I reckon he's actually too far ahead for me to try and outbrake him, so I've got to underbrake him. So I'm going on earlier, trying to cut through the corner, and I don't know, miraculously he eases off here a bit, and I managed to just wriggle in front of him, and my only strategy here is keep the inside line as much as possible. Don't open any doors for him to get his car down there. Again, stick to the inside. A couple more turns to go. Last chicane. Bit too much power going into there, taking it easy around the last corner, and the TT comes in, and suddenly we're 3 abreast. I'm just praying for power at this point, and it seems to have worked. Just managed to hang on to 6th place. TT coming in 7th, and the Frenchman and the other Lambo coming in 8th. So yeah, if you've enjoyed it, let me know. Leave me a comment. Let me know how I can improve. Like, subscribe, and all the usual. Thank you very much. See you in the next one.